Hi, everybody. Yesterday there was a couple that called me because the wife actually had dental pain and needs to be seen ASAP. And that prompted me to talk about preventative care, especially when it comes to dental health, okay, oral health. Many times, we have patients like that. They call the office and we here for them. I'm not, bashing anybody. Life happens. But I wanted to have to use this story to talk to you about prioritizing preventative care. Why? Because unlike some other situations, such as you just happen to have the flu, and it's something that you didn't plan on, and you happen to have the flu, so now you have to rush to the hospital and seek care, or some other type of diseases that you may catch, for which you really can't help, and it just happens to you. So you have a cold, or some things like that. Or maybe like you have an accident, that's something that you can't really plan for. You can't really, it just so happened that you find yourself in a situation that was completely unplanned for. And when it comes to oral health, it's not quite the same, right? Because it's rarely the case where you find yourself in a situation where it's unplanned and you have trauma, such as like dental trauma. You are riding a horse or something, and you fall, right? And then you break your teeth. Or maybe you're in a car accident, you did put your seat belt on, you took all your precautions, and something happens. Or like maybe I remember when I was just at my church and the kids were playing. It was like an after service event, and I was just walking and a ball landed on my face, breaking my glasses. Thank God it didn't end up affecting my teeth, or anything like that. Like the break of my glasses didn't end up causing me trauma in my eye or anything like that. That's something that you can't really plan for. You're at the wrong place at the wrong place at the wrong time, and something happens. You can't really help that. But when it comes to your regular tooth pain, say for example, you have cavities, you have infection. Oftentimes it's something that can be prevented or can be treated way before you start feeling pain, or you start seeing infection. And granted, I know that a lot of people don't have insurance, so it's difficult for them, but there are always ways to address things. And especially when it comes to taking care of your teeth, you're able to do it. And as a parent, you're also able to make sure that you take care of the oral health of your children, so that they don't get to that point, right? And I know, you may have like some older children that should do better, and you don't really want to be behind a 12-year-old, like, brush your teeth, or like, brushing their teeth for them. But it starts early when we kind of like instill those kind of good habits, when we show them what to do, when we let them know you got to brush your teeth twice a day, in the morning, at night, and you yourself as well. When you actually ponder about, you keep talking to them about flossing at least once a day, they may probably not end up being in a situation where they have, to call a dentist maybe after hours or on a weekend, when you have, a decreased amount or numbers of offices who are open, who can actually take care of you, right? So it's very important to prioritize your preventative care. Many people, they feel like, oh, I don't have pain, my teeth are good, so they don't go to the dentist, right? It's recommended to go at least twice, at least 2 times a year. And if you have insurance, the insurance will pay for that. And in some offices, such as like ours, Healing Wings Dental, we have, for people who don't have insurance, we have membership plans that, are more affordable and can also allow you to have discounted price so that you can actually take care of your oral health, right? So we can be a part of your journey. So I wanted to kind of like ponder upon and just like stress again today the importance of oral health, preventative care. Go ahead and do your routine checkups, right? You can plan for it. You can do it like if an office opens on the weekend, you can do it on the weekend, or sometimes some offices open early. You can go early, or some of them open late. You can go later after work, but by all means, don't neglect your oral health, because you don't want to end up being in the situation where, your tooth is waking you up in the middle of the night because you neglected it for so long. And sometimes, you have people, and I understand, some people are very anxious, and it's actually a thing, but you really want to overcome your anxiety, because what's going to happen more times than none is that if you don't, and you have some small issues that have gone undiagnosed, then it can just give rise to bigger issues. There have been some people who come in, and because the pain is so high, the blood pressure is so, it increases drastically because of the pain, and we can't do the treatment at that time, right? So it's better to come and keep things in check. Come at least twice a year so that we can check. And if things are small, you have a small cavity, we can treat it before you have pain, right? We can treat it before you start having infection, because infection it's not going to just stay in your mouth. It's going to actually linger. It's actually going to go all over your body, right? Because the same blood that is going to feed, or that is going to go to your tooth, is the same blood that's going to end up in your brain, end up in your gut, end up in your heart, end up in all the rest of your body, right? And that can affect you negatively. So really, really, really please prioritize oral health. It's very, very important. I've always told the story, and if you haven't heard me yet, I've told the story of my uncle, who unfortunately is past gone. He passed in 1998, and it was because he had cavity, and he had a cavity. It became so big, and unfortunately, the day that he actually went to a dentist to get it checked, when he got home, he ended up having a stroke. I mean, those are horror stories that nobody wishes upon you or upon anyone that it did happen in my family. And I'm here just to sound the alarm. Preventative care is cheaper. Preventative care is quicker. Preventative care is just the best. Okay, so try to overcome your anxiety. Sometimes you're anxious and it's not as big, or it's not as severe as you thought. For example, there's a patient who came in yesterday and had pain. And the patient was like, I know, I just want that teeth to come out. And then I did my exam. They're looking at x-rays and in the mouth, and he only needed a filling, and he was so relieved, right? So sometimes it's not as bad as you think. So do prioritize, pretty please. And as my mentor loved to say, pretty please, and 17 cherries on top. Do prioritize oral health. It's very important. So I'm Dr. Valerie Mukanga with Healing Wings Dental. It's the place where we don't judge you for anything. We don't judge you because you haven't come. We don't judge you because, whatever, for whatever reason. We welcome you with open arms. We're here to help you. It is the place where we help our patients maintain and regain their oral health and smile so they can soar in life. We want you to soar. We want you to, be the best version of yourself, for you to have the best self-esteem because you love your smile. So we're here for you. And by the way, today, I wrote in a collaboration book, Made for More 2, and it's available. It's actually launched today. And so I highly recommend you to grab a copy. It's available on Amazon.com. And in fact, it's number one. It has reached number one release status today, and it launched today, and it got to that status today. So grab your copy. You will hear stories of 18 doctors, including myself, who are telling of their stories of overcoming challenges. We're just people just like you, even doctors. I know, but sometimes, you may find people who think we are, in quotes, superhuman, or we have more, abilities, or life is easier for us. No, it's not. So go grab a copy so you can read many, many stories of how we have overcome challenges. It will definitely inspire you. And so, it will encourage you to also, fight your life and get to better outcomes. So Made for More 2 is available on Amazon.com. And if you need a great dentist, don't hesitate to give us a call, 972-213-0202. We are here to help you. You can also request an appointment on our website, www.healingwingsdental.com. And we are located on 4101 West Green Oaks Boulevard, suite number 317 in Arlington, Texas. We are here to serve you. Please don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel, to share this message. Prioritize your oral health. It will do your body much good. Take care. Bye-bye.